What is up, Lunker League? So I know you've been waiting a minute. This is my second tournament, Lake Camanche. We're gonna get out here, I'm gonna show you some action, and then I'm gonna give you a wrap up. So let's go. Okay, interesting.
I was in the green eating dust tank division.
Wow.
She was in.
My son would love to talk to somebody who's been in the tank before.
On this boat, we catch it.
Okay.
Again, not always, but trying to.
I'm gonna try one or two little pieces here.
Yeah, man, I also gonna change my approach. Yeah, this is the rock.
Did you get it?
Of course not.
Huh?
Of course not.
Oh, you broke it off?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Listen, I don't even blink. I just go and do it.
All right.
This is the moment of desperation. Oh, you change all the roads, you fish them all go. What am I doing now? Take to the truth. Casting full of ground.
I'm gonna try this in the morning because I probably won't do that. I probably won't use it the rest of the day.
No, for sure.
You know?
Hey, Rick? Cool.
Yeah. I probably won't use it later on. I'll probably be more on the jigs.
Yeah.
But so just want to give it a shot.
Sure.
But I wanted to try a mega bass rod because I'm new to bass fishing.
Oh.
You know, I've been doing it like 5 years, so I have a lot of
Me
pal.
too. I started 2013. I joined the club.
Okay. That's not 5 years.
7, 8. Almost.
I cast it in front of us.
10 feet here.
Yeah.
Wow. Wait.
So I did want to
Yeah.
cast up here real quick.
You can go to the front deck too.
This is about the area I haven't really cast it to. You get it out? You didn't break it off, did you?
It was an amazing decision to break it off and do what I want to do.
Okay.
That's what you do. Look, when you pull it out, you straighten your line that it will not tangle. Done. Next stop.
See over there, looks like, huh?
Yeah.
What do you say? Oh.
No, cast. Go ahead.
Okay.
What I learned from Croft.
All right. So.
Hold on 1 second,
I
sir.
haven't done is this. Haven't done this yet.
Listen, they will be here. I promise you.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of time. Again, shake. Check your line if it's not heavy. Custom heads. I stopped buying jigs. The only jigs I buy is Kitech.
Oh.
Custom heads. I order 100. I don't think I break off. You ask me, you broke off? Yeah. Tick. Done. Retie.
Interesting. I do that too many times, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't even blink with my eye.
There we go. There we go.
Hold on, don't force it. Don't force him.
I'm
Jig?
just, yeah, jig fish.
Nice. Hold on, hold on. Ah, it's a little guy. Hold on. Yeah.
And see, that's what I've been keeping myself from doing, but I need to be on those rocks. There we go. There we go.
Yes! You did it on my boat. I love it. You opened the score. Where is your...
Call tags?
Yeah.
They are in here. I haven't even opened them yet because this is my first tournament ever using any.
Okay. Okay. Put your line in the water first.
Okay. I could get that's
okay. Do it.
okay.
Here's the
Awesome.
fish.
All right.
Let me jump for. Put it in. Yeah. For now.
Yeah, we'll just put them in for now.
It doesn't have to.
Oh, yeah, I could have just used scissors too. I forgot I have that too as well. Oh, and this. Well, Rapala was smart, so there you go. Yeah, you sure did, didn't you?
Yeah.
So I just throw the rest of these in.
Yeah.
And then him there.
Amazing. Let it go.
That's it. Oh, my first call tag. Oh, got hit though. All right, missed him. Missed him kind of out here though. Interesting. Huh. Okay, that was definitely a hit too. That wasn't me running into a rock. Okay. You want to try to get on the wall?
Move.
Huh?
We're gonna slowly move.
Okay. You want to get back up here?
No, I'm perfectly fine. The trailer is a striking or GOOGAN?
It is a Bass Pro Shops twin tail grub.
Cool. See, that shows you the diversity. It doesn't matter. I mean, very rarely.
Sometimes it can matter. Just like the difference between a Yamamoto and a Yumdinger. Yamamoto's heavier.
Oh, dude.
You know,
it
yeah.
plays it solo. It doesn't. No one can copy what it does.
Yeah, right. And you end up sometimes having to use a little weight on a Yumdinger unless it's extremely warm and they're right under the surface or something. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, this one's good too.
Okay. Go on. very good, very good.
Uh-oh. He's coming this way.
Oh wow, nice fish. Oh shoot, solid spot, really. No, up.
All right.
That's exactly what I just casted.
This?
The rocks, yeah, central.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think that it's warmed up.
Yeah, it's warmed up.
Felt the kick?
No, I was just moving, and then when I went like pop, and I said, wait a minute, that was weird.
Yeah.
All right.
That's solid fish. That's the fish we need.
All right, and I got this hook buried in them too. Goodness. All right.
On a bank, shallow, right?
Yeah.
They came
Threw
out
right up. Yeah, I threw right up there. Boom, 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 boom. Couple pops.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, they are definitely trying to come out.
Whew. What did I say about this thing? I knew it. I was like, and the slunker log.
Man,
I only have.
amazing. I like it. You making the progress when not even I, but I struggle because I think too much. I need to stick to one simple thing. Net, carrot, light line, net.
Where's the net? Oh.
It's gonna be not fast like you do.
Huh?
It's gonna be. It's a light line.
Yeah.
Light hook. Ooh, it's a nice one.
Do I need to be on this side? That side?
No, be here. Put it down. You know, in the water.
Okay.
I'll bring it. Ooh. Don't let it jump. Yeah. I'll bring her up. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. You got another one? No. Hmm? Need the net? Oh, it's time, huh? You're standing on the net.
Sorry, man. Let's do it. You feel it, right?
I am filming.
Oh, they dig. They dig. Like we always say, let them dig.
Oh, that was nice. Oh, that was nice.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, little guys I'm catching today, man. Yesterday. Oh, that. Thank you.
No problem.
Oh, wow, one eye.
One eye?
That was gone. Someone caught him before. Yeah, that's worth it. Yeah, I'll do this.
All right.
Oh, solid fish. Just hold the bag that he will not. That the bag will not flip, you know.
Yeah, it should just unsnap. There you go.
Very cool. So we got 3 fish even?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you got 4.
No.
No?
I wasn't able to.
I was under the impression that you got another tail swimmer there. No.
Nah.
Hold, I'll jump off and I'll take him off.
Okay.
1 second, sir.
I would take even that one.
Kermit.
Sure.
After
All
you.
right.
Next.
I'll go next.
Dump your bag in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, put this much in the
There you go. So I just dump it all through?
Yep. Yeah. How many you got?
Okay. Just 3. I think I have one big.
Oh. Do you like? 332. 799.
12 pounds, but
12 pounds is great.
2 died. So, yeah.
But still, I ended up with 3 fish.
Stuff, man. It was good in the morning, but then petered out. towards the
Yeah.
day. Current kicked up. Let's see.
But you don't want to come home with 5 dead fish. That's just a bad look. It's not a
good
look. That's a bad look. You can't weigh a big dead fish.
Yeah.
All right, so some good footage of the day. I'm going to break down what happened throughout the day. 2-day tournament, and what you saw was the weigh-in for the first day. I wanted to end on that note because just ironically, I guess is the right words for that, I had the shot of the Tournament of Champions winner and the overall 2-day winner in the same footage. Just talking, going over some stuff, and don't want to necessarily name their names. Hopefully they won't get too mad with me outing them, but they had a great performance over there at Lake Camanche. Once again, finishing Saturday was the Tournament of Champions for the Santa Clara Bass Busters. And then we had the overall tournament, 2 days, both Saturday and Sunday, best of 5 fish, and then the combined total. And that was won by the other gentleman who's, this is his second tournament. So if you go to the website, you'll be able to check that out. Sorry about the bug. You'll be able to check that out and see who won what. And I'll have the link below. So let's go ahead and get into the actual tournament. Okay, it started off great. We were going to throw pretty much jigs, drag jigs the whole day. So I came set up with some jigs. And so I had an impression we were going to be hitting points, places with structure, you know, the highly likelihoods of catching a jig. I am the co-angler. I don't own a boat. Well, I do own a small boat, but not a tournament standard boat for the club I'm in. And so with that, it is an individual tournament in addition to that. So even though you have a boater, it's not the same situation as my last tournament that you saw where we were a team. So all in all, we're competing together. I'm in a situation where I'm on a boat and we're both competing to win. I just happen to be the co-boater, or basically a person without a boat, so I'm on the back of somebody else's boat. So initially, mostly their call. And what happened is I believe just a style match difference, a big style match difference, where me having a history of coming from the bank, being in the boat probably about 50% of the time this last year. I spent a lot more time in the boat than I did on the bank, even upwards of that. I'd probably say 70%. But that was mainly Delta. In the Delta, you fish, you cast towards the bank, you beat the bank. Or you do Thule Islands, where it's still coming up and it's essentially you're beating a bank scenario. You can run a few areas where there's current, chatterbaits, spinnerbaits or whatnot, but all in all, you're not running too deep, relatively too deep with anything. So you're not running more than 10 or so feet with whatever you're doing. I have tried some deep cranking out there to no avail, deeper than that. Maybe I just haven't come up with it, but in most cases, I'm on the bank, hitting obvious structure I see sitting out of the water. I try to hit that structure, and mainly with the jig, so that's what I was prepared to do. So in the beginning of the day, my boater was fishing offshore, You know, he's throwing out, but we're in a position to where I can get my cast within, you know, 2 to 3 feet of the rock wall that we're near, that you can see. So that's what I want to hit. You know, he's definitely suggesting I throw out, catching them deep. That's what's on his mind, catching them deep. So, you know, I throw out a little bit, but you see I step to the front of the boat. I'm able to cast to the shore, and I'm able to pull up a fish, one of the better fish of the 3 that I ended up catching. I caught another one on a jig. It was probably about 25 feet down or so, but off the bottom of that rock wall, rocks that had fallen off or moved out a little bit. So there was an area I was crawling through, where they had fallen, where rocks had probably fallen off so many feet. It felt like 2 to 3 feet, where I was bumping big rocks on either side, and I bumped over to get one, and the spot yanked it down. From there, I had another one where I threw at the wall with a wacky rig Cinco. I was tired of losing jigs. I lost about 3 to 4 jigs on that wall, and so, you know, I was like, is there other methods where I could use lighter baits? I decided to go with the wacky rig. I was able to pull a nice one with the wacky rig. So I felt I was doing pretty good. We had great quality catches, and at that time, everything seemed to be going well. But for me, and remember, we're in an individual tournament, so, you know, this is where I want to put this together properly. I don't have any blame. It's an individual tournament. And so once it got to about noon, he switched to going deep, which is his strength on that lake. He's won some tournaments before doing that, several years back, before the water dropped over 30-something plus feet. So while I understand where he's coming from, I was looking at some differences and changes in the water to where I felt like they would be up closer at this time. And that was working for me, but he needed to go offshore, where I learned a lot. One of the main things I learned is that trying to get that bottom contact, the type of baits he used down there to even get them to bite would seem like one of the only things that was working, because I tried a wide variety of baits out there, because I spent the next day and a half out deep and wasn't able to pull up a single fish. So learning that bottom contact, learning to use amazingly lightweight and to let that get down there, and to feel my way across humps and search for structure on these off-water humps. What I will say is that I do believe we're supposed to definitely learn techniques. I definitely wouldn't pick tournament time to learn a technique. Generally in a tournament time, I believe you should fish your strengths. And believe it or not, there's fish that move, there's resident fish, and fish at certain levels respond different. And you need to go where you can trigger those fish to bite so that you have the proper chance in a tournament. And that's fishing to your strengths, or as people would say, your confidences, the things that you've done the most or have had good success in. So going out deep is completely opposite of that for me. He managed on the Sunday, he managed to start catching some fish. It was working for him. I hadn't given up at all, but I was throwing everything I thought would work. I finally got down to one of those baits that he was using. I found some of my own or something similar, because it seemed like that was the only thing getting bit. I know they tell you to do opposite. I did opposite of all of that, and still just was not coming up with the fish. Now, these humps weren't packed with fish. It was get 1 or 2 fish. I was surprised where he got in an area where he got like 2 fish, maybe a bite. I just wasn't able to, one, throw right to his area, which is not the ideal thing in a individual tournament in the first place. So didn't want to do that, and so I was just working the other parts of the hump, just trying to figure out what to do, and just didn't really work out for me. So I definitely need to get better at fishing deeper, which often requires a boat and deep study of your fish finders and understanding the sweet spots on that hump that you're looking for, and how to orient myself properly with the boat and that. So that's something I have to just pick up, I guess, over time with the co-boating thing, because this is life of co-boating. You will get people who match you in using similar methods, techniques, or similar mindset, which is often very important. You know, where you may fish different, but if you're in the same or similar areas to where you're used to fishing, you'll have a chance, which is what I was looking for to perform my best. So that's the downside, I would say, that I didn't feel I was able to really give my all and fish my strongest techniques to their fullest based on where we were placed. And I completely understand it's ultimately, at the end of the day, it's an individual tournament, and the captain of the boat steers the boat. So that's just how that works out. That's the life of co-angling. That's why you want to be incredibly versatile. But at this point and in this tournament, I got caught straight in my weakest point of fishing, and that's just flat out. Since then, you know, took some notes from him, of course, watched some other videos, B-Lat on Fishing Deep. I don't know if that's ethical or not for me to leave links to his videos, but it helped me to learn a lot and to understand what I needed to know. Having some of that information going in and knowing that that was the game plan would have helped out, but it's just the way that it turned out. So if you've been here this long and you listen to my commentary, definitely appreciate it. Still love this tournament thing. Once again, you're always thrown a curve when you're fishing, and that was my curve that was thrown that day. So I'm gonna get back out there. Next tournament is at the Delta. You'll get more information to come and a video on that soon. RUNCL League, I'm out. Stay tuned for the next one.